Hello, you beautiful people. This is Conversations in the Clinic. I'm Dr. Kelly. Somebody asked me, what's the best exercise to strengthen my legs? There's 400 right answers to that question. Here's mine. The best exercise to strengthen your legs is the one you actually do. That's kind of like a smart alecky answer, but it's true. Strength comes from repeated load over a course of days, months, and weeks. Days, weeks, and months. You're not going to magically wake up one day and be stronger. You have to put the work in. That being said, my next best answer is do the exercise that helps you get better at the thing you like to do. Dr. Jordan Metzl, in his book, The Exercise Cure, which is where I first learned about the sit to rise tests and how all this kind of got started, he has 10 commandments for exercise. And the first one, thou shalt have fun. Because when you have fun, you're consistent. And when you're consistent, you make changes and see results. So, best exercise to strengthen your legs, the ones you actually do. If you're actually going to do it because it helps you get better at the thing you like to do or continue to do that thing, that might be running, it might be gardening, it might be walking around museums. I don't know what it is for you. You know what it is. What do you like to do? Even if it's like sit around and watch movies, okay. What's going to keep your posture good during those? People have all kinds of hobbies. Stamp collecting. Okay, well, if you're hunched over like this, you're going to end up with your head, down on your desk. So we got to make sure we do things that are opposite that position so that you can move as you're stamp collecting, whatever it is. So best exercise is the one you do consistently. You're going to do it consistently if it helps you do a thing you like to do. That being said, if I took off that hat and I stopped being a smart aleck and I said, okay, based off of the patterns that I see in my office every day, what's the best exercise for people to do to get their legs stronger? For me, it's a squat because of how functional it is. If I can squat, if I can get up and down from a low position without using my arms, I can probably get up and down off a toilet. I can probably get in and out of a chair. I can probably get myself out of bed independently. I could probably be functional on stairs. I can probably get myself up and down off the ground. So for me, it's a squat. The other cool thing about a squat is that two things. Number one, it's so scalable. You can offset the feet in a squat. You can go fast and slow in a squat. You can jump out of a squat. You can go sideways in squat. You can go up a stair in squat. There's 1,000 ways you can modify a squat to help somebody get better at it. Even if they have a painful hip or a painful knee or a painful ankle or something like that, you can usually modify and work your way around it. The other thing is there's research that has come out on quad strength and really like the composition of somebody's thigh. And you maybe have seen it floating around the internet. There's a picture of a 70-year-old triathlete and an MRI of their thigh and what that looks like, and a 40-year-old sedentary person and the MRI cross section of their thigh. And you can see that the 70-year-old just looks healthier. You don't need a medical degree to understand that. So a squat helps keep your thighs really strong. Really strong thighs have been shown in research to translate to better lifestyles, okay, better health spans as we get older. So mine would be a squat. If I had to give the whole world one single exercise to get their legs stronger, it's probably that. After that, it's a calf raise because your calves help us develop power. And gosh, man, we could have a whole discussion about it, and maybe I will someday. But we tend to lose power as we get older, not just because we get older, but because we stop using it, so we lose it. And calf raises help develop power, right? Develop jumping, develop type 2 muscle fibers that are fast twitch. I have to double check that. I think type 2 are fast twitch. I have to double check it. But our fast twitch muscle fibers that help us do things quickly. When was the last time you saw an old person do something quick? Right? If we don't use it, we lose it. So the next one would be a calf raise. And then the third one would be a deadlift, which is just simply reaching down towards the floor and coming back up. I'm going to show you all of them right now because the other thing is there's no excuses to not do this stuff on a daily basis. Okay? You could do this in your kitchen right now. If you wanted to, get up from your computer or your device and do them with me. Okay? We're going to squat. And if you're not sure how to squat, if you had to go to the bathroom in the woods, How would you do it? That's how you squat. Okay? So that's the squat. Calf raise is up on our toes like this. You can add a jump if you wanted to get springy. And then the last one is a deadlift, where we are reaching down towards the floor and coming back up. You want to keep your head and your chest tall with this. You can round. There's nothing wrong with that. I don't like to round because of my pregnant belly right now, but you can round. We've kind of demonized this motion, but as long as it's not painful, as long as you don't have a condition that you shouldn't be doing this in, you could do that. So, the other thing that I have to say, because this is the longer form video, is if anyone has ever told you, like, don't ever squat again, don't ever do that exercise again, any of those three, you are doing those on a daily basis. If you're walking around, you're doing them on a daily basis. A calf raise is just walking. Okay, if you ever bent over to pick up a sock from your floor, you've done a deadlift. And if you've stood up from your bed this morning, you did a squat. So, like, yeah, there are conditions under which, like, I shouldn't go squat 500 pounds right now, mostly because I haven't squat 500 pounds ever. I shouldn't go do that. It's a bad idea. I'm gonna get hurt. All right, use your brains, be smart. That's why I tell you in all these videos, be smart, know your body, keep moving. You know your body best. No provider anywhere ever is going to know your body like you do. You have lived in it your entire life. Listen to it. It sends you signals. We're really good at blocking out the signals, but it's sending you signals. Listen to them and keep moving. I'm telling you, if we don't use it, we lose it. I see it every day when people walk through my doors. You gotta use the stuff. Your body's really good at using and allocating energy, and if it doesn't have to, it won't, because it's got other places to put that energy. Right? So, those are my big three. I like them because you can scale them. I like them because you can do them right now with me if you want. People, the next question I get asked is like, all right, how often and how many? It goes back to whatever's going to get you to do them. If one is where you want to start, do one this week. Do one every day this week of each of those three. Next week, do two. The following week, do three. Whatever's going to get you to consistently do them, start there. If you are comfortable with it and you want to get consistent, then I would say, and to really build strength, 8 to 12 repetitions, 3 to 5 sets, a couple days a week. That's where I would start. Then you can load them, then you can change them, then you can message me and I'll help you with them. So, anywho, I hope that helps. I try to be realistic and at the same time, like, not be such a smartass, but sometimes that's who I am. And I want to just encourage you. I'm grateful for the questions. I'm grateful for the comments. Keep moving.